When a man starts pulling away, it can be unsettling, but how you respond can change everything. Instead of panicking or chasing after him, there's a way to flip the script entirely. If you handle this situation right, he'll realize exactly what he's missing and come running back before you know it. Whether you're in a relationship, dating, or just starting to see someone, these 6 tactics that I am about to share are designed to reignite his interest and make him crave being close to you again. Get ready, because these moves will not only get him back, but make him want you even more than before. 1. Focus on your own life. One of the most effective things you can do when he pulls away is to shift your focus from him to yourself. When you stop giving him all of your energy and instead pour it into your own life, he will notice the change. Start doing the things you love, reconnect with your friends, and invest in your hobbies. This isn't about playing games, it's about genuinely showing him that your life is fulfilling with or without him. When he sees you thriving independently, his curiosity will spike. He'll start wondering why you're not chasing him, and that intrigue will pull him back. Think of it like this. When you're no longer readily available or emotionally dependent on him, he begins to feel the absence of your presence. The mystery of what you're doing and who you're doing it with will spark his interest. Men are drawn to women who have their own lives, and by focusing on yourself, you create an irresistible magnetism. You become the woman who is confident in herself, and that's highly attractive. This approach works in any stage of a relationship because it's rooted in self-respect. You're demonstrating that you won't chase after anyone, which makes you stand out. He'll start missing the woman who's got her own things going on, and when he comes back, he'll come with more appreciation for what you bring into his life. 2. Create a sense of distance. The moment he starts pulling away, don't rush to close the gap. Instead, mirror his distance. This psychological tactic makes him realize what it's like when you're not constantly in his space. By stepping back and matching his level of engagement, you give him a chance to miss you. It's a subtle but powerful way of getting him to reflect on what life is like without your presence. Suddenly, he'll start questioning whether he really wants to be apart. When you create space, you allow him to feel the void you've left behind. And that void is where he'll start to miss the little things. Your texts, your smile, and the way you make him feel. This technique keeps you from coming across as needy or desperate. Instead, it leaves him wanting more, prompting him to seek out that closeness again on his own terms. The trick is to stay calm and not overthink his distance. By maintaining your composure and calmly pulling back when he does, you're also asserting control over your emotions and the situation. This signals that you're emotionally stable and not swayed by his every move. That emotional maturity will draw him back faster than you'd expect. 3. Don't try to fix the situation. One of the biggest mistakes people make when someone pulls away is to immediately try and fix things. You might feel the urge to ask what went wrong or bombard him with texts trying to talk things through. But here's the thing. Men don't respond well to being forced into emotional conversations, especially when they are already pulling away. The more you try to fix the issue, the more he'll retreat. Instead of diving into solutions, give him time. Let the dust settle without jumping to conclusions. Men often pull away not because they're losing interest, but because they need space to sort through their own emotions. By not rushing to fix things, you're showing him that you respect his need for space. And guess what? This lack of pressure gives him the chance to work through whatever's going on, and he'll return to you on his own, feeling refreshed. It might feel counterintuitive, but leaving the situation as it is gives him the mental and emotional room to come back when he's ready. When he does return, it won't be because you forced it. It will be because he genuinely wants to reconnect. 4. Make him wonder what you're up to. Curiosity is a powerful emotion. When a guy starts pulling away, it's easy to over-communicate and try to stay in his radar, but the more you hold back, the more he'll wonder what you're doing. Post about your fun activities, your social life, or even share subtle hints of new opportunities without overdoing it. You want to appear busy and engaged with your life, which will make him feel like he's missing out on your excitement. This doesn't mean playing games or being manipulative. It's about letting him see that you're not sitting around waiting for him. That mysterious air keeps you intriguing and unpredictable. He'll start imagining scenarios about what you're doing, and that mystery will get under his skin. This can work even if you've just started seeing each other, because humans are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand. Men are competitive by nature, and when he realizes you're enjoying life without him, it will trigger a reaction in him to reinsert himself into your world. When you subtly show that you're thriving, he'll realize that you are someone he doesn't want to lose, which will make him come back running. 5. Keep the physical spark alive. Even if things have cooled off emotionally, keeping the physical connection simmering is essential. This doesn't mean you have to engage in physical intimacy, but small gestures that maintain that sense of chemistry can be powerful. A playful touch, a teasing smile, or even just maintaining your own self-care and appearance can reignite that attraction he feels for you. Men are visually and physically driven, and by keeping up that spark, you remind him of the connection you both share. If he's pulling away, don't become distant in how you carry yourself. Remain confident in your allure, and it will remind him of the excitement he felt when things first started between you. Showing him that the spark is still there, even when emotions are complex, sends a strong message. You are still desirable, and that physical chemistry is something he won't be able to ignore for long. 6. Surprise him with unexpected gestures. If things feel distant between you two, an unexpected kind gesture can work wonders. Send him a message out of the blue that shows you're thinking of him, but keep it light and fun. This could be as simple as sharing a funny memory or sending him something that made you think of him. The key here is to be unpredictable and genuine, showing him that you're still present in his life, but in a way that doesn't feel forced or needy. These small surprises keep the connection alive without pressuring him. When you offer something unexpected and thoughtful, it stands out against the emotional tension that might be building. It reminds him that there's still fun, lightness, and care between you, which can draw him back in. However, make sure these gestures aren't frequent, as overdoing it will have the opposite effect. The surprise and spontaneity are what make these moments memorable and effective in pulling him back. 7. Withhold sex, but in a strategic way. Sex is an important part of most romantic relationships, and when a man pulls away, the instinct might be to rekindle that physical connection, to bring him back. However, withholding sex can be a powerful tool if used strategically, not as punishment, but as a way to re-establish emotional closeness first. Men often compartmentalize physical intimacy, so rushing into sex when he's pulling away can prevent you from addressing the deeper emotional disconnect. By pressing pause on physical intimacy, you're giving both of you the chance to focus on what's really going on beneath the surface. It forces him to engage with you on an emotional level and reminds him that your connection is about more than just the physical. This restraint builds tension and anticipation, which can reignite the spark when the time is right. The key is not to make it a manipulative tactic, but rather a means of allowing emotional reconnection to take priority. When you reintroduce physical intimacy, it will feel more meaningful, and the bond between you will be stronger. This approach keeps you in control of the pace, ensuring that you both value the emotional depth of the relationship, which makes him more likely to come running back with a greater appreciation for the full scope of your connection. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.